Good evening from Euston Station. It's about 11 PM and I'm about to take the Caledonian Sleeper Lowlander route up to Glasgow Central. Let's do it.
I'd travelled up to Scotland many times before, though only by plane or express train, so I was excited to try out something completely different. I was travelling in club class, Caledonian Sleeper's ensuite bed and breakfast option. They also offer reclining seats or classic rooms, which are the same as club, but without the shower, toilet or breakfast included.
Okay, good stuff, all checked in. Now it's time to find my cabin and get on.
When I booked, club was roughly £30 more expensive than standard.
Bit of a squeeze down here. We haven't left Euston yet. We should be doing so in about 10 minutes, and so far I'm impressed. It looks clean, comfortable, spacious. I'll have a proper look around in the morning when I'm not so tired. But yeah, we'll see how it goes during the night when the train starts moving. But yeah, hopefully I can get a good night's rest and I'll be ready for tomorrow.
As suburban London morphed into the countryside, I drifted off in my relatively comfortable, albeit slightly small bed. When I woke at just after 5 the next morning, we were not, as I'd expected, north of Carlisle and steaming towards Scotland. In fact, we were between Lancaster and Kendal, many miles from Carlisle and well behind schedule. However, the views of the Lake District, as we headed further north and dawn drew closer, were stunning.
Well, we didn't actually sleep too badly in the end. Got about 5.5 hours slept through. Yeah, reasonably comfortable. Got about a quarter of an hour till breakfast now. So I'll probably try out the shower.
Despite complaints I'd read about the showers on board being cold, mine was a respectable lukewarm and the pressure was reasonable. Reflecting on my journey, one problem the Caledonian Sleeper faces is that the regular train or plane will always be quicker and a hotel more restful. However, as well as being a bit of a novelty, if, like me, you're short on time, the Caledonian Sleeper is a great way of combining travelling and sleeping to give you more time to explore your destination.
Because we've just gone through Motherwell now, we should be at Glasgow hopefully within the next 20 minutes, about 7:50. I've just got my breakfast here. Looks good, so I'm going to just tuck into that before we arrive in Glasgow. Right, we're here, Glasgow Central. I mean, we're a bit late, but overall I think I've really enjoyed the experience. I slept surprisingly well, the food was alright, it was comfortable, and to be honest, not as expensive as you'd think. So I think if I was travelling up to Glasgow again, the Caledonian Sleeper would be a really good option. And it's a good alternative to flying. I'd arrived into Glasgow feeling somewhat refreshed and ready to continue my journey up to Stirling. Whilst the ticket price of £118 was not cheap, when compared to flying and staying in a hotel, it was competitive and brought me within striking distance of Glasgow city centre. Right, in Glasgow now, time to head to Queen Street and get the train to Stirling. So would I recommend the Caledonian Sleeper? Yes, it saves time and is ultimately less hassle than flying.